It's another day and another English voice actor going on an unhinged rant. We are looking at someone we have covered in the past. This person claims to use the name Valeria Rodriguez and is the English voice actor for Sucrose in Genshin Impact. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Roll this up over at thatparkplace.com. And this unhinged rant came in the wake of an ex-user, Little Lefty, mocking former Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero voice actress Courtney Lynn after she was replaced in both games following her support of the Genshin Impact and Hoyoverse boycott. Lynn did indeed voice support for the boycott, writing this on X back on July 14th. Oof, jumping back on Twitter to say your voices matter, and I'm so proud of our community for using theirs. Retweet, email, speak up. Our community is strong. Obviously, throwing her support behind the boycotters. Little Lefty responded to this post in the wake of it being reported she was replaced as Lucy in Zenless Zone Zero. She wrote, or this person wrote this, Little Lefty wrote this. So proud of my community. My community is so powerful and brave for getting rid of you. It's wonderful to let all voices be heard, but not yours. What a wonderful community. My community loves my community, and love is love, and community is community, and we love our community. Obviously, mocking Courtney Lynn for her post here supporting the boycott, and then shared a screenshot indicating that Lucy had been replaced in Zenless Zone Zero. So in response to this, Rodriguez went off the handle, completely, utterly unhinged, lunatic level rant here. Rodriguez wrote this: "You're a effing loser who's going to die alone, and I would bet $1,000 US dollars that you are incredibly depressed and hate yourself." These people always lie, they double down and project. So my guess is Rodriguez is actually confessing by projection here. Get therapy or rot alone in your bedroom, but leave nice people out of it, nerd. Using nerd as a pejorative there. That's interesting from someone who is a voice actor on Genshin Impact. That, or have the balls to say this crap in person, not behind a PFP. So, what, like, this person is just absolutely unhinged. I would say it. I would say it to Lynn's face that they fired you because you were participating in their boycott. Your actions have consequences. Probably would not have phrased it the way Little Lefty here does, but I would not be afraid to say that to Courtney Lynn's face, that she got what was coming because she was literally boycotting the company that was paying her. She bit the hand that fed her, and the hand decided to stop feeding. I'd say that to her face. No problem saying that. Anyways, Rodriguez then attempted to rally followers, writing this: "I'm in the comments verbally beating haters." Remember, Rodriguez was just saying, say this crap to me in person. Now, Rodriguez is rallying people to try and attack others. I'm in the comments verbally beating haters. I mean, you literally can't make this stuff up. 100% hypocritical, right? V Nation, join me in my crusade. Courtney is an incredibly kind and caring human being. She doesn't deserve this. To arms. I can't post about any video game stuff, but let's bond over this. When asked what was happening, Rodriguez responded, "Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Very few people deserve the crap some of these losers are saying." She was part of the folks saying they wished there was better rep in Genshin. Interestingly, removing the E and replacing with the 3. Then left Twitter for a bit, then came back, and all the haters came out to crap on her. Most people that I've seen are just mocking her for the comeuppance. She was literally advocating for boycotting it, and they fired her. Like the company that she was advocating for people to boycott fired her. At least that's what it looks like. Unclear if that's actually the case. Maybe she left. Another post, Rodriguez added this. Courtney had taken a break from Twitter because of all the Genshin drama with Natlin, and then came back, and their comment section is full of dorks saying nasty crap. So, interesting term there as a pejorative as well. Dorks, nerds. Or from someone who is a Genshin Impact voice actor. Rodriguez would later attempt to clarify the original post, writing this. It seems like literacy doesn't exist anymore. So I'd like to clarify. My response to that racist troll celebrating my friend getting fired was not about wishing death on them. I'd never do that. No, you literally were. You were hoping that they would die alone. And you're going to double down on it right here. I said that they would die alone, and I'd say it again. That's literally you wishing that they are dead. That's exactly what you were doing. Exactly what you were doing. In a follow-up, Rodriguez wrote this. All these people clutching their pearls for this a-hole and tagging my employers are crazy, when her comments section was full of users like Hitler's kitten, calling her 18 different slurs and celebrating her firing. Get effed. Should have said something worse. So I didn't actually say this bad thing that you think I said, but I should have said something even worse. That really convinces me that you didn't say the bad thing that we all thought you said. Okay. I didn't really see a lot of slurs, but I'll be honest, I didn't go through the whole thread. I did see a lot of people celebrating that she was fired, though, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She's literally trying to lead a boycott against the game to push woke ideology. So I have no problem celebrating someone like that being fired. Rodriguez then posted this. People want me fired and are tagging MiHoYo, which is the former name of Hoyoverse. They changed their name because I was clapping back at racist trolls in Courtney's comments saying I'm being mean and crap. If you don't want me to say mean crap back to you, don't say mean crap in the first place. I will go to effing war for my friends. Yes, I would say it all in person. No, I do not care if I get fired for that. I know where my ideals and morals lie. You don't have any morals. You're immoral. You're clearly a woke cultist. You have all three pronouns in your bio, he, she, and they. You are clearly mentally unstable. You are going off on an unhinged rant here on X, calling for people to join in on what did you say it was? Verbally beating haters. That is not something a sane person would post or say at all. Not someone who actually has true morals would say. She goes on and says, and I will always roast the F out of a-holes, especially for friends. And yes, I'm hot AF and bang a lot. It's my burden to bear. So I'm so moral, but I live an absolute degenerate, immoral life. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, these people have zero self-awareness. Zero self-awareness. These people need help. They really do. What did we say before? Confession by projection, right? Telling this person to get therapy when it's Rodriguez who clearly needs the therapy, who's clearly depressed and clearly hates himself. I literally have no idea if this is a man or a woman. Clearly, they're LARPing as the other. Whichever it happens to be. And then after all this stuff, remember, I'm verbally beating, calling for a crusade to verbally beat down people. What did he say? What did Rodriguez say? Verbally beating haters. So after calling on followers to verbally beat down haters, Rodriguez wrote this. Finally, be kind and love each other. What? Just like you? You're not being kind. You're not loving anyone. You're literally calling on people to verbally beat down others. That's not kind. That's not loving. That is the absolute opposite. But don't be a doormat. If someone's effing with you, you have full permission to give it right back to them and don't apologize. That, again, lack of morals. That is not what we are supposed to do as Christians. We are to pray for our enemies. That doesn't mean we roll over for them. You definitely oppose them, but you don't attack them personally. Now, obviously, there are extreme cases where that could be legitimate, like war. Someone's actually like physically assaulting you. You defend yourself. But in this situation, pray for them. Pray for them. I struggle with this. I definitely do. I readily admit that I struggle with this. But yeah, you got to pray for them. And a lot of times you just got to walk away. Just walk away. Like I said, I do struggle with this. This is something I struggle with a lot. But pray for them, walk away. Something Rodriguez did not do at all. So, just to highlight how hypocritical Rodriguez is, Rodriguez posted this during all of this. I'm not boycotting MiHoYo. I don't even play their games, and I am not flying to China, mate. Except we go back to July 12th. Rodriguez is out here calling on followers to boycott the game. I could stay quiet about this and protect myself, but us folks of color don't always need to stay quiet and let others F us over and disrespect us so that we can continue to advance at half the pace of our white peers. If you're going to use real-world deities, respect them. If you're basing off of real cultures, respect that. I'm fine with things being inspired by various cultures. That's awesome. Representation is dope. But bare minimum, do some research and show some cultural appreciation. Olorin is the supreme Yoruba deity. You could find that with a quick Google search even. This is unforgivable. Look at what a sick job Smite did with their own interpretation. It's not hard. So clearly virtue signaling for the boycott here in July. But claiming now, a month later, that I'm not boycotting MiHoYo. You were. And you were telling your followers to boycott them as well. You were clearly virtue signaling to boycott it. It's very clear here. 2.1 million impressions on the first post. People are not stupid. They know what you're doing. You're not going to lie, gaslight people over this. But as I said, another day, another English voice actor having a complete unhinged meltdown over on X, completely spurging out, just going on an absolutely unhinged rant. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, but to always speak the truth.